Hi guys, here we are at Tivetshall. We were here a couple of weeks ago and we've got 3 spirits. Tina managed to release 2 of them. The third one, who we're back for, was very uncommunicative, very angry. And so this time we thought we'd bring an EMF unit, which is electromagnetic field unit, and that's what's sitting beside Tina. Tina, would you like to point to the EMF unit? There, well done. And here in front also we have a laptop, and it's a very sensitive program on this, which we hope we're going to pick up some sounds. From the EMF, we hope we're going to pick up some energy. And you can see it now. Let me just check on it is bouncing about a little bit. Now, normally you get one green light. If you're going all the way up to, which we just had it there, just went all the way up to red, which is quite unusual, isn't it, Tina? Because we've been messing about with this thing, and usually it's been very calm.
Someone's hair, yeah, but...
Right. So that's interesting in itself. So we got that on the go. We've got the laptop on the go. We've got Tina here as well. And we're after this particular chap who was run over probably in the 60s, the 50s or 60s. Very angry about that, which you can understand, but wants to see justice. And that's about as much as we got from him, Tina, wasn't it? We don't really know. I think we may have got his name. He's flying. He's going mental there. Whatever's happening is going mad.
It may not be him, but someone's definitely here.
But you're going to try and expand your...
Someone's definitely here.
There is a lot going on. As soon as you rolled up, that's just started to flick. It's in the reds now. It's bouncing about. Okay, Tina, so would you like to take
Yes, I would, yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, you sure? Okay.
I must just mention that when Mike was down the road, he had to go and do something, and I got a vision of an old woman sitting in where Michael's sitting now, but that's just a fleeting vision. So I'm just wondering if there's anything to do with that. But there's definitely somebody here trying to communicate, so I'm going to put my awareness. Okay, is anyone here would like to come through and communicate with us in this time and space? We're not here to harm you in any way. We're here to help if we can. Please could you come forward and communicate? So I just got someone calling like Richard straight away when I said that.
Okay.
Richard, I don't know who Richard is. Would you like to come closer and communicate so we can... I've got 2 people here at once, and it's really weird, because one is a woman, and I'd say she's dressed like maybe Victorian times, the way she's dressed, or early Edwardian, but I think it's older than that, to be honest. And there's another gentleman who is like trying to get away from her.
So they're linked?
They're linked.
Are they aware of each other, Tina?
Definitely.
Do you think? Okay.
He's trying to get away from her. He's a tall, thin man. Sort of gaunt looking man. It might even be the man who got knocked over, I'm not sure, but
that's a different era, we assume.
Yeah, that looks a different era.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone probably not at rest in the graveyard, because, you know, I'm settled down now, but I kept going off as soon as we come to the graveyard. So the gentleman is I would say like Victorian. I can't really sort of picture what other area that would be. He's got this sort of like big sort of tie that comes down long. He's got like a tweedy jacket on.
What age is he, Tina?
I would say, I'm not connected to him yet. I can see the vision of him, and he's trying to get away from that. So they're connected in spirit in some way.
And he's trying to get away from her?
Yes, he's like...
that's unusual.
She's like really angry, and he's trying to get away. So whether they're locked in energy together because they either died together, or one of them killed the other one, or something like that. I'm trying to just let one to connect to me and just see the vision of it.
Okay.
And the name Richard to begin with. Okay, so please help us by lighting up this device here if you can. It's always really good to get confirmation that you're here. Thank you.
If you'd like to speak up or make a noise.
Would you like to speak up, make a noise, cough, breathe?
Breathe.
Knock.
Say something that we might be able to pick up that we're not able to hear at the moment, because we have had that, but heard on the recordings at a later date. So That's what we're trying to do today.
This gentleman, what are you trying to get away from? Her.
Okay.
Who is she?
We all feel like that now and again.
He's saying mother.
Oh.
Okay. Can you tell me your name, please? His name is Richard, and what is your
Surname?
surname, if you can tell me, please? Well, I'm getting Brown, so I'm going to have to take Brown. What are you trying to get away from? Why are you trying to get away from if she is your mother? She's blaming me. What's she blaming me for? Her death.
Oh.
Okay. How did she die? Why are you involved? It's not my fault, It just keeps saying it's not my fault. So we've got a guilt and an anger, energy, hair, keeping each other together.
Is that the woman you saw earlier sitting in my seat? Is this the same
may
woman?
Be.
Okay.
She's got white hair.
Okay.
Or whitish hair.
Yeah.
And her dress is dark, but she's got this rough, sort of, when I say rough, it's just like a white,
Okay.
an handkerchief, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A shoulder thing. And a mop hat.
Right, so, okay, so can he tell us the year it is?
What year it is? I'm getting 52, so it's got to be 1852.
Can you ask him?
That's where they're dressed. He just said 52, but they would just say that then.
Could you ask him who the king is or the queen at the time?
George.
Okay.
It's Jordan.
And now, did he used to live in this village? Tivetshall?
Yes. So can you go back to...
Is he buried here?
He well, maybe, yeah.
Can you ask him?
He's in the area. He suggests he's in the area.
Okay. And what did he do for a living?
He said snoop, and I don't know what that means. What does snoop mean? It must have some sort of... Must be something that someone do called a snooper.
I don't know, he said
snoop. I don't know.
Ask him what his work entailed then. What did he do in his job?
I can see like watches or mechanical things.
Okay.
Little trinket things what he would work with his hands. Okay. He had long fingers, so he was obviously... I can just see him with all watches. Like
okay.
Pocket watches.
And did his workshop or the shop, was that here in this village?
It's from home.
Oh, he worked from home, okay.
I think he may have been a watch repair and snooper, maybe something to do with that. Something like that. That's what I'm seeing him in it, with little tiny screwdrivers and things.
Is he able to give us the address that he lived at?
Kirkshall.
Kirkshall?
That might be the name of the house.
Yeah.
Kirkshall, he came through.
And what road was that on? Is he able to tell us what road?
The Meadows.
Okay.
The Meadow Way.
Of course, that's what might have been called then. It may have changed since then. Okay, so is he living with his mother?
Yes.
So was he married, this Richard?
No.
Okay, so what happened to them that have ended in this situation where he's getting the blame?
She was very smothering. She was a very smothering mother.
Okay.
That's hence why he never got married.
She was controlling?
Yeah.
And was Dad on the scene?
No, I can't see her father.
What's his mother's name?
I think it's Mildred.
Mildred.
Yeah, I think it's
Richard
Mildred.
and Mildred. Okay. And so he felt like he was like...
But she's blaming him for something. That's why they're locked in the centre. You got one, she's angry.
Yeah.
And he's feeling guilty.
So how did she die then? How did his mum die?
She's doing something in a bath. She's in a bath. She couldn't get out. And she was shouting him and he didn't go up. I think she might have had a heart attack or something in the bath, something like that.
Okay. And why didn't you go up?
He didn't want to.
So
And now he's feeling really guilty.
So did he sort of think that maybe she was struggling there, that she might have been dying? Is that what he thought?
No, because this was a regular thing. She'd always be calling him, and he was trying to do something, and he thought, oh, she'll be all right.
I see.
And I think she might have drowned because she couldn't breathe or something.
So it was a case of calling Wolf too many times and she caught up.
Sort of. But now he's locked in the guilt because it's been her son. And she's locked in the anger because he didn't go on.
Wow, that's quite an unusual one, that, Tina.
And so I can see where he's trying to get away. He's trying to get away because he wants to go, but he can't because he's locked in this relationship, sort of like.
And even now they're linked together in the afterworld, and they're aware of each other. Is that correct?
Yes, I feel like they are, yeah, because she's like this energy where she's always going, Richard, and he's like trying to get away, you know, trying to dive out the way, but he can't.
And so what happened to his father then?
He died when he was a child.
Okay.
And she didn't have no more.
Did we get the age of Richard?
I would say late 40s.
And what happened? What happened to him after his mother passed away?
He lived his life.
In
the same house.
Yeah.
But he forever was feeling really bad. You got to remember that's his mother.
Yeah.
And she smothered him because she lost her husband young, and he was all she had.
Yes.
And he was very attentive to what she wanted and demands, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say these poor
almost
people
unhealthy.
either. I wouldn't say they were poor. They had money, you know. They had money.
What did Dad used to do then when he was alive? Well,
what did Dad do? Well, what I'm seeing is what he's showing me. So this must be what his father was doing panelling. So he was quite sought after person. He could do these lovely panelling in these old houses, you know, put them in wooden panels.
Oh, okay.
That's what I can see.
So he was a carpenter,
A
or
carpenter
cabinet
as
maker.
such, but more of a
Cabinet maker.
designer of, you know.
Oh, right. Okay.
More of a designer at how things go where, and you know, he's quite intelligent. And you know, they weren't poor. His father did leave some money, so they would have had a big house. Tivetshall.
Are you able to communicate with her then, Tina?
I'm going to try to.
Well, I was going to say, yes, yeah.
Mildred, if you are here, can you show yourself? I mean, I can talk to you, but it'd be nice that other people can see your hair. Oh, thank you.
It did twitch there, didn't it?
Well, that's yellow. So that was a movement.
We're not getting used to. We're not used to getting this much.
It doesn't have to hit red. That means the energy's really close when it hits red.
Yeah, and that has been going a bit mad when we rolled up, didn't it?
She did answer me.
Okay.
Mildred. Okay, darling. Would you like to say your side of the story? Yeah, she's full of anger. She's angry that he left me. He never done what he was told. She's got a lot of negativity towards him as such. And I think she took all her anger out on him as he was growing up, being she was a single. Obviously,
it's a toxic relationship then.
Yeah, that's a codependent one. She needed him and he needed her.
Yeah.
But that became overbearing, and I suppose he did want to have a family of his own, but she would never like that. That's what she's saying.
So what happened on the fatal night then when she was calling out for him?
I can just see her in the bath, and I went upstairs. That was like in a room. So we didn't, you know, and she started getting pains in the chest because a lot of anger. People who are angry do get pains and end up having heart attacks. And she was quite big. She was just, you know, a state woman.
Yep.
A state woman. And she went into the bath and she was getting back pains and she was calling out to him and he didn't come. So I can see her that she passed. I think she actually passed in the bath.
Okay.
And drowned in the end because she couldn't get out.
Right.
So I really do feel that pain in my chest. So I know that happened. And obviously he went on to live, but she always sort of like haunted his daily life.
Was she aware that she was haunting him?
Well, when I say that, as guilt.
Yes, yeah.
So whether she was haunting them or not, it's guilt, but no.
And was she buried in this churchyard?
Yes, I think she was. I mean, we pulled up here and it all went off mental, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was. I mean, why would they be here otherwise?
And why was, well, it could come through because of you, Tina. What did she do for a living then? Did she have a job?
I think she'd done something, but I'm trying to get what it is, because I can see her like sitting at a desk writing paperwork and stuff, trying to keep everything in order.
She might have been doing the business side of the work while
could have been that, yeah.
Yeah, could have been that, something along those lines. What was life like for her? How did she see life?
Obviously, when she lost her husband, she became quite bitter.
And how did he die?
I can see him lying there, and I think he had pneumonia or something, or consumption they'd reported.
Okay. And so life after he died wasn't too good for her then?
Well,
she felt cheated
obviously the money won't come in as much, and but he did leave her a little bit. That's what she's saying. So they got by, and then his son trained to be whatever, something to do with watches, so that I could see watches. So maybe he was a watch fixer.
Yes, jeweler, something like that, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's a small village though to do that type of work.
I don't know if it was in this village, but this is where they ended up.
Can you ask her where she ended up then?
Well, that was Tivetshall. They lived in Tivetshall. Whether it was a cottage called Tivetshall
or a place called Tivetshall. Yeah. I've never heard of that. Never come across that. Can you ask her then if it was this village they lived in?
No, it weren't Tivetshall.
Right, which village?
They just
that
might not even be in a village. It could have been a house on its own.
Yeah, it could be batting up the wrong.
That's what I'm not seeing a village. I'm not seeing that.
No, okay, that's fine. Okay.
Shall we let these two go?
Yeah. So are they?
That went up.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I was looking. Are they able to communicate with each other then, Tina, as they are in this plane? In their plane?
No, that's not. That's just an attachment.
Yeah.
To each other's energy.
Yes.
Because that's how it was in life. He was very attached to his mother's energy, and she was very attached to him. So like a codependent relationship.
Yeah.
Like that.
Which is carried on.
Each other, probably.
Hopefully they might get on, Tina, in the afterlife, as they have.
He wants to go and get away from her, but that might be all different.
That's not going to how it looks.
I'm going to see if he. Would you like to go? Could you indicate? Would you like to go? Yes.
Who's that from?
The first one who came through, which was
Richard.
Richard.
Okay, Richard. Yeah.
Who's Banham? He said something about Banham.
Is
Banham around here?
Yeah, Banham's around here.
Well, that's probably where they lived then. He said Banham. Said Banham to me. So
okay,
I don't think it was around there. It was more.
Yes, no, it's only about 4 or 5 miles.
Oh, so that place called Tivetshall around Banham. There you go.
Right.
Thank you for giving us that. Thank you. We did not know where you were. So
yeah.
Okay, so would you like to go? I know this is. I'm really calm with this one because they ain't threatening, but they're threatening to each other. Do you understand? That's the energy between them when they were in life. He never got married. All he ever wanted to do secretly was get away from his mother, but he couldn't.
No, but who ended up with the property then? If there was no siblings.
He did.
And when he died?
Sold off.
And how did he die?
Went in the hands of the lawyers.
Solicitors, yeah. So how did he die then?
I've seen him walking somewhere in the dark.
Oh, okay.
He lived a long life, I think. He's quite elderly by the time he died. He's coming through as a younger man, but this is when the moment that his mother died, so he's coming through it then.
Yeah.
As he looked then.
Yeah. Okay.
I can see him walking around, quite elderly, with a stick, and just passing away, falling over and passing away from age.
Okay.
The guilt kept him living longer.
That just leapt into life. It's hitting red, Tina.
See,
look at that. It's going mad. Would you like to try and break the silence and make as much noise as you can? Or...
Well, yeah, if you could make some noise. We've got this special graphic on here, whatever it's called. Sorry, Michael know all these details. I'm not very technical minded. He's a technical minded one.
Not really.
That picks up very minute sounds, and
So,
it's been quite successful in our own house.
Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff coming through on that. So, if we just go very quiet, and if you'd like to say something, that'd be fantastic.
Yes, say whatever you like if you can. We might not be able to hear it, which we usually don't, but we do hear it when we play it back. What would you like to say anyway? Any message for anyone in the world? What's going on in the world today? I can tell you what you know.
Okay. Might as well. Is it bad?
Sort of.
Well, you don't have to, Tina, if
No.
you don't want to. Okay. We'll leave that one there. Okay, so maybe he would like to go over then.
Yeah, would you like to leave this place? What about Mum? Well, we'll get her over with you. You'd like to go first, I think. Would you like to go first? Your father will be waiting for you, yes. And any extended family and friends that you had. Oh, will she be there? Right, who's she? Mary Beth. Okay, who's Mary Beth? My love. So he did have his sights on someone. Whether I don't think it actually materialised, but he did fall in love with someone.
Yeah. Was that his girlfriend then? Was that
it wasn't really his girlfriend, someone he
obsessed over, should we say?
Oh yeah, admired or...
Okay, she might be over there. Was she aware of his affections?
Well, if she was, I don't think she told him. But that's someone he wanted, you know.
Right.
But he knew he couldn't because Mum would never let him. And what a sad story of codependence. How it destroys
you still get that today, though, don't you, Tina? That's not a million miles away. We know people like that. Right, see if he wants to go over then, Tina.
Would you like to go? Would you like to go? Are you ready?
Orange there.
I've got to find a portal. Okay, we'll find somewhere. Okay, so there's a lovely sort of area between the two trees over there. So if you'd like to take me, can you see that between the two trees? In the sky there.
Okay.
Where it dips down.
Yes.
Okay, so
well, telegraph posters, do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it back on here because.
Archangel Michael, can you please help this cell reunite his father and loved ones? Are you ready, Richard? Yeah. Okay, so look up. Look up to the sky. Oh, that's lovely because I can see his father. And his father was quite young when he died. I would say around about 40. I think this child was born late. This Richard was born late, so you know he's quite. Come on, son. It's time to come home, and it's just like this lovely house. That's all I can say. What I'm seeing is standing next to this lovely house. And sun is shining like it always is in the afterlife. Yeah. Beautiful.
Is his girlfriend in there then, or is she...
Well, I can see a woman,
yeah,
and she's carrying a shopping basket. So, I would have said if that is her mother would have thought she was not up to, you know, she was lower class.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, she's standing there smiling.
Oh, okay. Is it just the two of them, the dad and this
now there's
lady?
other people like grandparents and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But mostly his dad. His dad is forefront.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at these things, but I do like these little things what I see. And it's like he's like getting his shackles and throwing them off his body. Like you feel like he's been shackled down, not only to his mother's love,
You've seen that a few times.
But to the earth.
Yeah, you've seen that a few times, haven't you? Where the chains have come away.
Yeah. They're like invisible, not invisible, but they're like chains of energy. That's what I'm going to say. But chains of dark energy because they're not solid. Yeah, it's like,
but it's solid enough to hold him here.
Yeah, well, that's energy. Energy can do a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay then, Richard. He's gone. Yeah, he's up there, and his father's embracing him, really big hugs, and there's lots of.
Is the portal going to stay open for the mother then?
I'm going to have to do that.
Close it down.
Yeah, because that's what I've got to do. I've got to break the energetic chain.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Which she's already now done anyway, so she's sort of in limbo now. Yeah, that is happy. He's turned around. Your turn, Mum. Okay. Thank you. That's gone. That's good.
That's closed down, is it?
Yeah, because I've got to do it separately.
Yeah. Wow, that just exploded into life, Tina.
That's her. She's waiting now. It's her turn, Mildred.
Anything she'd like
Millie.
to tell us?
Millie.
Okay, that's quite a nice name.
My name's Millie.
Is there anything she'd like to tell us about her life or messages?
Are you here, Millie? You ready to talk? Her energy sort of switched now from really bad anger, like she was really blaming him for everything, to sort of like more compassionate and more. I mean, I think she's feeling really tearful now because the bond has been broken. And she obsessed about her son because he was so much like his father, you know. She wanted to keep hold of him. Not in a perverted way.
No.
That was just motherly love. Motherly smother love.
Probably very worried that she's going to be left completely on her own. She's lost her husband.
She was quite controlling now. She had to control events when her husband died, and that made her a bit, hello.
Put your hand down, Tina, and we can see it with the camera. There we go. That's busy, isn't it? Yeah. You might be hitting some truth there.
Yeah. Well, I don't lie, babe.
No. I mean for her.
Yeah, I mean she's now like really deflated. Okay, so she was rather inflated before with anger. And she's now like, yeah, she's started to get emotional. Her energy is coming across as someone who would be crying their eyes out right now. Okay, that sort of energy, very despairing and regretful.
Emotionally exhausted, perhaps.
Okay, darling. Would you like to say anything to me? Yeah, she's calmed down and she's like, that needed to happen. So that's sort of like being in limbo with this energy, stuck. Anger and guilt, that's bouncing off each other. Okay, so he felt guilty, she felt angry, vice versa, now she's feeling guilty.
It's strange because they'd had that in their lives and they had it in their afterlife.
And now she's feeling guilty that she is so angry.
Wasted the time, actually, because it's not a
okay, darling.
Positive thing.
It's not linger.
Nope.
Would you like to go over and join your husband and your son in a different energy? In a beautiful energy? I'm overwhelmed with this happiness and joy coming through my heart centre. Wow, I can feel her energy now because the chain has been broken, the imaginary, toxic, codependent chain. Is it time for you to go now? What about my best plates?
I've never had that before.
Don't worry about them. They're well looked after, darling. You don't have to worry about them. The material goods, they'll be up there when you go. If you treasure them enough, you'll materialise them again. She's a proper busybody woman, you know, who's really worried about finicky things, what, you know, we wouldn't normally worry about. But... Okay, darling, I'm going to open up now. I think she's ready to go. Are you ready? Millie? Millie, are you ready? Okay. I'm just going to go slightly over to the left. There's another.
Yeah.
Millie, before you go, would you like to say something to us? Breathe, cough, knock, make a noise so we can hear you when we play back. We won't hear you now, but we will, if you said anything or if you're strong enough energy to come through, which I think yours is quite strong now, although it does feel a little bit depleted to what it did. No, he's gone. I'll give you a little time if you'd like to say something. Set this off again. I know you've been setting it off very well. Oh, she just want to go. She just want to go.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, she want to go.
Go for it.
That's been too long already.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to go in that one over there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a portal open, please? Archangel Michael, can you help the soul? Release herself from her earthly chains. Now that she has now realised, she's feeling really guilty now that she has realised that her anger kept her down here. There's no need to be angry anymore, down. I can feel that she's different. Her heart centre's flowing with a nice, joyous feeling. Okay. Yeah, I can see the light coming in, enveloping her. And she's in a hurry now. Thank you. She's gone, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love that because they realise. Oh, and lo and behold, and glory be. That's what she's saying. There's her husband waiting for her, and her son, and that's all changed, and she's all changed. Just love. There's just love there. Joy and bliss. And as she's going up, she's changing into a young woman, like she would have been, because she became very big and sort of like didn't care about her parents.
She's looking her best for her husband.
Oh, it's lovely. They're reunited and they're all hugging together, all three of them. And there's other people coming in and joining in, so thank you. They all turned around and said thank you. Gone. That was really nice. So we got a lot of activity, so that's really nice.
That's an unusual story with being trapped in a relationship like that.
Yeah, but it can happen.
And I've got the back end of Tivetshall Church here, the ruin of it. So that was quite interesting.
Hopefully we'll have.
Yeah,
the reason why we
one.
got this equipment is because I wanted people out there, because I know what I see, but I wanted to try and get some proof that there was activity. And lo and behold, we've had it today, and that's been.
We've had a lot of activity on that light, and now we're just chatting away. And I hope people are watching this. They'll see that there's nothing happening on that light. It's not moving, and we're doing exactly what we were doing before the reading. And when we first switched that on in here,
it went mad.
It went mad. So there's obviously a lot of energy wanting to connect to you, Tina, and now it's just hovering on one light. Oh, hello.
The other person became
right. Well, I need to stop it then. We're going to
well, we'll just tell them why you're going to stop it.
Sorry?
Just tell them why you're going to stop it.
I don't know why. We've had enough.
Because we came here to pick up someone else.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Come back to another reading we done previously.
Yeah, we're trying to catch this chap who had the accident, but obviously this couple that came in through before had a stronger energy. Yeah. But we're going to see if we can capture this particular chap. So we're going to switch off, set everything up, and off we go again. Now it's going a little bit silly over there now, so. It might be coming in. Okay, so we'll switch off there. End that story there. Again, yeah. You know what you need to do, guys. Share.
Subscribe. Most important, please.
Yeah.
And share with your friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Catch you later.